Welcome back. In this video, I want to walk you through Digital Marketer's indoctrination campaign. Really, I want to focus on the very first email, or as we call it, the perfect welcome mail. Now, we've already talked about all the reasons you should be indoctrinating new users and the way to go about it, but in this demo video, I want to walk you through line by line the email that Digital Marketer uses to welcome new members. Now, before we dive into the actual email, I want to show you and maybe prove to you why this email is so important to send to brand new users. Now, this is a snapshot of the last 6 to 7 weeks of Digital Marketer's indoctrination campaign, specifically the very first email we send. Now, as you go down, you'll see the engagement stats for this email. Average open rate on all opens is 66%. Right? 66% open rate, 40% unique open rates. That means that over 10,000 people have opened this email more than once. Look how low the complaint rate is. And the number of clicks are fairly low based on the opens, but we're not asking them to do a whole lot. We're not asking them to click except for to maybe check out some of our other properties. Look at the unsubscribe rate. Very, very low. All right. Very low. And over here on the delivery, the number of hard and soft bounces are also low. So this is the part here in engagement that I really want you to focus on. I want to prove to you that you should be sending these emails because right now, the very first time someone opts in or subscribes to your list, they are the most captive. They are the most excited about you and your brand, and it's the time for you to get in front of them and say, here's who we are, here's what we're about, here's why you should listen. So here are some of our stats, but let's take a second to go over the actual email. So the subject line on this email is, welcome to Digital Marketer. Here's where to start. All right, here's where to start. Now that's important because for us, when we were speaking to our customers, the ones that wrote into customer service or called customer service, the most common question was, where do I start? So for us, this was a way for us to call out to our subscriber base, to our user base, and let them know that we understand the concern, we understand the question that they're already asking in their mind. We're entering into that conversation and calling out and saying, we know where to start. If you'll read this email, we'll tell you exactly what to do next. And from the engagement stats that I just showed you, I think you'll agree that it's working very, very well. So let's walk through this email real quick. So the email starts out, hi, my name is Ryan Dice, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Digital Marketer. I wanted to take a second to say hello and welcome you to the family. Seriously, on behalf of myself and the entire Digital Marketer team, I want you to know that we're truly excited and grateful that you decided to join us. Here's what you can expect from us. Now, this part is so important. The top part here, this is just normal conversational tone, right? It's the normal course of any relationship. I would say, hi, my name is Richard. I'm the co-founder and president of Digital Marketer. Hello, welcome to the office. Welcome to the family. Thank you. We're glad you're here. Right? That's normal relationship and normal relational conversation when you meet a new person. Don't change that. Be conversational. Act in email the way you would act in person. Speak in email the way you would speak in person. So we move on to the next section, and this is important because now we're starting to set expectations. We're telling them what we can or what they can expect from us, and we're also giving them some insight as to the frequency, right? The frequency we'll be communicating with them. So we say, here's what you can expect from us. We'll publish fresh digital marketing content to our blog twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then, once it's live, we'll send you an email with a short description of the new article and why we think it's important to you and a link to read the full article. We'll also send you emails about new digital marketing courses, software, and other cool premium resources from time to time. But only if it's something that came from our lab so we know it works or we've used and vetted it. Sound fair? Good. All right, so in here, we're telling them we're going to create content, free content, good content, and send it to you, but we're also going to tell you why we believe it's important before we ask you to go over and read it. Okay? We're going to tell you why it's important. Then we're positioning we're positioning promo emails. We're telling them we're also going to send you emails with premium resources. We're going to ask you to buy stuff. All right, there's no reason to hide from that. If you're sending promotions to your email list, tell them. We're adding value first. This email is value. We're going to continue to add value in the relationship, but then we're going to ask you to buy something, and that's okay. That's okay. We're asking a question. Sound fair? And then we're answering it. Good. Now, you can see this is a hyperlink. It says our lab. Digital Marketer Lab is one of our premier or premium members areas and membership levels. We link straight over to that. Link straight over to it. Doesn't get a ton of clicks, but it's good to go ahead and introduce them to us and to our different properties. Now, we move into the how to get started, what to do first. So here's what you need to do to get started. Step 1, make sure you are getting our emails. Whitelist and prioritize all emails from Digital Marketer and Ryan Deiss. This is important. If our emails aren't getting through to you, you'll miss all the important updates about what's working in digital marketing right now, and you won't receive the full benefit of being a Digital Marketer subscriber. So please take the following simple actions to make sure that nothing slips through the cracks. Follow the whitelisting instructions for your email provider at this page. You can see we get a 21% click-through rate on this link. So 21% of the people that open this email or that we send this email to are actually clicking through and reading the whitelisting instructions. If half of them are doing it, that's amazing. The deliverability benefit for that on a person-to-person basis is huge. It's absolutely huge. Now, if we didn't ask them to do that, no one would. No one would. The percentage of users that would proactively whitelist us would be less than 1%. But in this case, 21% of new subscribers are clicking over and at least reading the whitelisting instructions. All right, moving on. If you're a Gmail user or you use any other web-based email that filters broadcasts away from your main inbox, be sure to, quote, drag any emails from Digital Marketer or Ryan Deiss into your priority inbox. Again, you don't want to miss something. 3, create a special Digital Marketer folder where you can archive emails from DM as well as Ryan Deiss after you've read them. This is important. Do not set up filters to automatically direct our emails into these folders, or again, you're likely to miss something. Simply move them manually to the folder after the information in the email has been consumed. Now, this whole part is not only being prescriptive in what they should do to ensure that we have the highest deliverability possible, it's also establishing value on the content. We're telling them, I'm going to start sending you really great stuff, right? Now that you're a member of the club, now that you're in the family, you're going to start getting great information. We value this information. You should too. Here are the steps you should proactively take to ensure that this valuable information isn't missed, right? It's free information, but we're still placing a lot of value on it. Now, moving on. Step 2, let's get social. Take 2 seconds and join the Digital Marketer Facebook or Twitter, as these are our primary methods of communication outside of email updates. And again, you won't want to miss a thing. You can see that right here, 36% of the people that are getting this mail are going over to our Facebook page. If we've mapped 36% of our email subscribers onto our Facebook fan page, if we're able to communicate with 36% of our email subscribers on 2 channels, do you know what that does to your email marketing efforts? Right? Fundamentally, it doubles them. For those people, you can mirror messaging with your Facebook page and your email at alternating times and have someone seeing the exact same message that's engaged with your brand in 2 different places at 2 different times. The probability that they consume or take action on that content just doubled. If they're in 3, it tripled. All right? It tripled. So back to the email. We link over to Facebook. We link over to Twitter. Then because this email is coming from our founder, because this email is coming from Ryan, we also say, you can also join my personal Facebook page and follow me on Twitter by going to Facebook, Twitter. Now you can see that Ryan personally gets much lower click-through rates on his Facebook and Twitter page. I love this. And I bet if you asked him, he would too. This isn't about building the founder's personal brand. This is about building the brand of Digital Marketer. This is about indoctrinating new subscribers with the Digital Marketer brand, with the Digital Marketer team. So nothing makes me happier here. Right? Nothing makes me happier than seeing these lower rates here. All right, tip. If you need to get in touch with me directly, Twitter's usually the fastest. Just drop a tweet to Ryan Deiss and I'll do my best to respond. Talk soon. Ryan Deiss, founder, Digital Marketer. P.S. The next few days are going to feel like Christmas. Because as an added bonus for subscribing, I'm going to be sending you my best of the best case studies. Tomorrow, you're going to get the first of the big 3. It's about building an unbeatable business. Stay tuned. It's going to be good. All right, this part here, this PS, is all about opening a loop. It's about promising additional value that was unadvertised when they signed up. Right? There's going to be additional value. I'm going to continue to add value in advance. I'm going to open a loop. I want you to start thinking about me now. I want you to know when an email shows up tomorrow that I told you it was going to be there. All of these things are intentional. So in looking at this email, I would say there's nothing here that you shouldn't do. In your indoctrination campaign, in your first email, introduce yourself in a conversational tone. Say hello. Welcome them to whatever it is that you and your brand are doing. Then tell them what they can expect. Here's what you can expect from us, right? Tell them what to expect. Then move them around. Get micro commitments. Maintain a high value on the content that you're providing. Ask them to white label your emails. Ask them to communicate and join you on other properties. And finally, open a loop. If you're going to send them something, which I recommend you do, remember, a good indoctrination campaign is 3 to 5 emails. 3 to 5 emails. My suggestion is this email, the perfect welcome email, along with 2 additional emails where you're sharing your best content, whether it's a video or whether it's a blog post or a third-party credible news source that did a write-up on you, or maybe your brand was on the news, something to add value. Ideally, it's adding value to their lives, not, oh, look at what all the good things that other people have said about me. But that's better than nothing. This is about building relationship. This is about building authority and really setting the stage to make sure that you have a good first interaction and relational building opportunity and experience with your new subscriber. If you do this, it'll pay off in spades as you move through the course of your subscriber lifespan. It'll cut down on your unengaged subscribers. It'll cut down on spam complaints and unsubscribes. And at the end of the day, it'll make you way more money and build you much stronger relationships with your subscribers. All right. So that's the Digital Marketer welcome mail and the first part of the indoctrination campaign. It's the most important part of the indoctrination campaign. And I hope that you take notes and create an email just like this for your new subscribers. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.